Hello fellow manga readers and welcome to my first review on this channel. Someone requested in the comments that I should review this manga and give my thoughts on it, so here we are. I actually made a manga grading system called S.P.A.C.E. If you do not know what that is, I have a link down in the description or a card up right there so you can see what it's about. I'll also apply that system, of course, to this manga. This manga is made because of a collaboration between two legendary mangaka. Firstly, we have the godfather of manga, Osamu Dazai. He originally wrote this as a novel, also named No Longer Human. The novel was then made into 2 volumes of manga with the help of Samaru Furuya. I've personally never heard of him, neither do I know any of his works apart from No Longer Human, of course. Unfortunately, the manga has been out of print for quite some time and is currently on sale on eBay for €120 for just volume 1 alone, so it's safe to say that it's been out of reach for a lot of people. So when I heard that No Longer Human would be recreated into a manga, moreover it would be a one-shot hardcover, I had to jump on it. Since it's quite the horror story, I was very happy to hear that Junji Ito, the master of horror manga, would turn it into a manga. I've heard great things about him and I was pleasantly surprised after finishing this manga. I want to keep my reviews as spoiler free as possible, but to give you an idea of the story, I'll talk about the first 100 pages, so I have around 500 pages left for you to read. The story starts off with flying colors, literally, because there's colored pages. So if you look at this, you have some beautiful colored pages, as you can see. Now, the story starts with the colored pages with the suicide of Osamu Dazai and his girlfriend/wife. After that, the story of Oba Yozo takes off, which is the main protagonist of this story. Oba Yozo is a guy who wants to get more popular, so he clowns around with everyone in his class to gain his popularity. Most of his classmates fall for him faking his clumsiness, except for one guy who's called Takeichi. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Takeichi also happens to be the least popular guy in his class because of his deformed face. Now Yozo doesn't want to get exposed by him, so he tries to become friends with Takeichi. Now Takeichi often hangs out with him at his house and he ends up falling in love with Yozo's sister. After that, Takeichi asks Yozo to tell her that he loves her. Yozo then lied to him, saying that she's happy that he has his eyes on her. He likes her. However, that is a lie. Takeichi then gives Yozo a love letter saying he wants Yozo to give it to her. And Yozo lies yet again by saying that she is delighted to hear that Takeichi likes her. Then the next time they meet, he approaches Yozo's sister, wanting to hug her. However, she's disgusted by Takeichi as she really doesn't like him at all. The next day, Yozo finds out that Takeichi committed suicide, after which he spirals further into despair, bearing the guilt essentially having killed his only friend, with his face haunting him for the rest of his life. Will he ever find happiness? Now normally I would read a synopsis from Mal, however that was a very short one, so this is a brief summary of the start of the story, and I'm telling you, this is just the start of the story. Do I think this manga is worth the money? Well, that depends heavily on your taste. If you're a big fan of horror stories, a big fan of drama, or a big fan of autobiographical stories, this is right up your alley. Now let's get to the S.P.A.C.E. grading system that I made up. So let's start off with the S from S.P.A.C.E., which is the story. I grade that an 8. It's a very realistic story, very interesting, about a guy who wants to find out what it's like to be human. I'm not saying more, I already told you enough about the story, so that's an 8. Then we get to the P, which is for physical quality. Now this is a great hardcover, as you can hear. There's a soft cover behind, around it, which does look very, very nice. This is all soft cover, and you can actually take it off. There we go. And they have some amazing art on the back, very clean, no price or anything, just clean art. And you have the spine, No Longer Human, this is more of a soft feel. And here's some more art. and there's no gutter loss whatsoever. If you look here, you can definitely read everything here. There's no text here in the gutter. It's amazing. It's good. So when it comes to the physical quality, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, as it's a hardcover with a soft cover behind it, and it's just really good quality. Then we get to the A, which stands for art, and I'm telling you, even by looking at this front here, man. Wow, that's a beautiful page. Look at that. The art looks amazing, which is why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It looks really good, it screams Junji Ito, and it gives an amazing horror-like vibe with great detail. It looks amazing. Then we get to the C, which is for characters, and I score that an 8, because all of the characters contribute to the story, none of them are unnecessary, and they are very easy to follow. I like the characters, I really like the characters in this manga. Now I get to the final one, which is the E for enjoyability. I score that a 9, because even though it might come off as a depressing for some, because this is a really depressing manga, I still found it to be very enjoyable. I couldn't wait to finish the manga, that's how much I liked it. I just couldn't wait to finish it. I really felt like I was going on a journey instead of just reading a book. And for drama fans and even horror fans, this is a must read. Now let's end off this review. Overall, this manga gets my gold award, and I definitely recommend it. It's a really good manga, and now the story by Osamu Dazai yet again is turned into a manga, and it looks amazing because of the visuals by Junji Ito. If you want to share your thoughts on No Longer Human, or you have a manga that you want me to review, please leave a comment down below. I also made a Twitter page where I'll share my thoughts on manga, and you can reach me over there as well. There's a card in the upper right corner right there. If you want to leave a follow, it would be greatly appreciated. Now thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.